over there, there's somebody else who fancies doing what you're doing. They've got a really radical idea.
Yes.
And if they sat down with you for a couple of hours, maybe you'd get it.
Yeah.
But they're now looking for investment.
Yes.
What would be the sort of 2 or 3 nuggets you might give them in terms of advice?
When you're looking for investment, and my experience has been, when you're looking for investment, it's the same guiding principle that I have that when you're looking for anything else in partnership, because an investor is a partner.
Okay.
If they're not going to be a partner, don't take it.
Right.
That would be my advice, because you will be shoehorning or being funding led, is my instinctive feeling.
Right.
However, I have found that in all our partner organisations, and if I was going to write a book on this, its title would be Find the One Person. You don't need an organisation. Sorry, you need an organisation secondarily. You need to find one person,
right,
who gets what you're talking about and can translate that to their own organisation.
Okay.
So in this case, it would be you, Steve, with the BVC. It's sort of like make the connection with one person.
Yeah.
And then do the form filling,
right,
and the accountant and so on. So because otherwise, if you can't convince one person in an organisation of your vision, I just think it's pushing water uphill the whole time. But if you can convince one person, then you've got an ally who can translate what you're saying into the needs of the bigger investment organisation.
I notice every time you use the word collaboration, you put genuine in front of it.
Yep.
So you must have spent quite a bit of your time in this business, making sure you got those genuine connections.
Correct. Because you can't fashion a collaboration on paper, and you can't do it with a legal contract either. You need the legal contract, but the legal contract should come after the concept of collaboration, because that's what makes efficiency, I think, efficiency of decisions.
This is how you do it. This is how we'd set up here.
Yes.
And this is what we'd need to bring, and this is how we'd make it work. Is that where you see it going?
And the only point in you or anybody else having a conversation with me about anything is, do you want some people who are currently got no future to have a long-term job? We're going to show that it's possible, that somebody doesn't have to just do some very basic let's get them off the dole type of work, but that they can really develop into fully empowered, fully economically active individuals in a sector that has a shortage. And so anybody who talks to me in any of these places or talks to B4Box should want that as the end goal, because if we all want that as the end goal, then how the money is sorted out, how the management is sorted out, and the interfaces of the collaboration follow that.
Okay. But there is something fundamentally about hearts and minds, isn't there? You've got to have the minds, because you've got to get the revenue going, you've got to get the process working and everything else. But you've got to have the heart as well, because if we've got genuine and collaboration together, then the genuine is probably going to be built on as much as the heart as the mind.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.